All right, here we go. Mavs-Clippers Game 2 on deck tonight. A 9 o'clock start out in L.A. Mavs need to bounce back, obviously, in a huge way after a rough showing in Game 1 against the Clippers. Listen, it's very unlikely that we see an effort like that again from the Mavs. Not just in this series, but in these playoffs for a long time. That was an outlier for the Mavs, especially that second quarter. We're not going to see them play like that again, but can they play better enough to get a win and even this series up? Is there anything to be taken from the second half of that game on Sunday? There were some runs for Dallas, an 11-3 run to start the second half, an 11-2 run to start off the fourth quarter, another 10-2 run midway through the fourth quarter as they kind of peeled that lead down, eventually got as close as 10. It was never in doubt. They never actually threatened in Game 1, but there were at least pockets of promise for Dallas in that game. Is any of that real, or is that fool's gold against a Clippers team that was just milking a lead? We'll start to find out tonight. We don't know just yet. One of the things Jason Kidd talked about earlier today, can these younger players shake off some of their nerves that they showed in Game 1? We saw Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, Derek Jones, guys that didn't have a whole lot of playoff experience before this run. Can they shake off some of those nerves, some of those butterflies that we saw them play through in Game 1? Now that they've got a game under their belt, can they show that they've been able to move past that and just go play loose? If they can, that's going to make Dallas look an awful lot better, especially in the paint, where in the first quarter especially, Dallas was dominated in the paint. As the game went forward, they did get better in that regard. They need more of that in Game 2 for sure. How do the Mavs deal with, specifically, how does Luka Doncic deal with the way that the Clippers are defending him in the pick and roll? They backed off of him entirely, played drop coverage, really dared Doncic to be a scorer in Game 1. And obviously he can do that. He's the leading scorer in the NBA, but that they took away one of his superpowers, which is setting up other guys on the offensive end. He only had 6 assists in Game 1, one of his very lowest totals of the year. And it was because they basically said, we're not going to let you have the lob to Daniel Gafford, to Derek Lively. They took that play away with the way that the Clippers played defense against Dallas in Game 1. You imagine they're going to do more of the same with how successful it was, especially in that second quarter, holding Dallas to just 8 points. Can LA execute that again, or can Doncic and Jason Kidd and the Mavs offense find a fix for that? Listen, Game 1 was embarrassing for Dallas in a lot of ways, but it does only count as one game. If Dallas can get a win tonight and get a split in LA, they can come home saying mission accomplished. They try to go do that tonight at 9 o'clock at Crypto.com Arena.